The state's Human Trafficking Prosecution Unit is marking 8 months since they opened a branch in Macon. The Attorney General created the unit in 2019 to investigate and prosecute human trafficking cases across the state. The first Central Georgia branch opened in May of last year, with officials targeting an area where 2 interstates and several U.S. highways intersect.
Now the Macon unit is sharing their early successes and progress. Olivia Dunn sat down with the unit's leader, who says education and strong partnerships are delivering results against trafficking in Central Georgia.
Besides getting convictions and indictments, the Macon unit's job is also to educate and to help local agencies fight the problem head on.
We're very much proactive, trying to go after traffickers and use the best resources that we can.
Alicia Gassett is leading the fight against human trafficking in Central Georgia. The Attorney General's office set up in Macon last summer to cover more rural ground. Macon also sits near several major highways. Combined with branches in Atlanta and Augusta, the Human Trafficking Prosecution Unit has recovered over 200 children across the state, including around here.
Right now, we have indicted 2 individuals in Peach County, and we've indicted 1 individual in Bibb County, and are currently working cases as far as Albany.
But Gassett says a major part of her job is education for you and for local law enforcement and organizations.
A lot of times it's connecting with those local law enforcement agencies that know their area, and we can help them and have the tools to help them investigate those cases and find the traffickers.
Like Byron Police, who say they've also seen how education and preparation leads to arrests. In October, they arrested 12 people in a child sex sting operation after getting training from Gassett and her team.
When we were planning the operation, we worked with them to get guidelines and help, along with our district attorney's office, to make sure we were doing things the right way so that we can get the convictions when the time comes.
And Gassett says they're also working with agencies such as the Crescent House at Atrium. Reporting in Macon, Olivia Dunn, 13 WMAC News.
That unit also wants to remind folks that it is Human Trafficking Prevention Month.
More than 27 million people worldwide are victims of human trafficking, and advocates say now is the best time to educate yourself about signs so you can help.
You need to understand it, and you need to be aware of what's going on with it. If no other time, this is a month that is the time to focus on what's happening.
Advocates say helping human trafficking victims starts with awareness and action. Federal investigators report a 95% conviction rate in recent trafficking cases, but also say they need your help finding and saving victims.
Law enforcement officials say traffickers often prey on runaways and vulnerable people. Many victims may have certain tattoos or some kind of marking to identify them.
If you need to report human trafficking, call the national hotline on your screen. That's 1-888-373-7888.